All right, my name is Sean. The Australian Federal Register Migration Agent. Also got I got LLB. I've been registered since 2004. It makes what is now 2020 nearly heading. It's quite a bit of years. I want to talking about the common the Indian visitor visa rejection. A lot of people looking at that. You're probably familiar with those, the rejection letter. It's kind of the template actually. It's they addressing to the PAM also about the regulation 600.211C. What it says about this application is not genuine, and then they're also addressing about particularly with the bank statement or maybe tax, the tax return, or they just end up what they're saying about the simply in terms of the way I look at the application is you don't have enough the incentive to go back to your home country after you completed your visiting in Australia. That's what they say. Again, it can be very subjective, but what you already know is already know. I'm here I just want to highlight a few things. Okay, I give you one tip at a time, but the one tip is do not use bank statement. Bank statement does shows about all the list of the balance transaction, when and how those not how, but the list about that they can see about those sequence, the how often those money actually came in or out, or those detail whether it did sort of a chunky way to the money just came in or irregularly, or you exposing too much about it. It's generally a lot of people also it also is, I mean, they can also look it up at whether it correlate to your income tax or not if you put those the tax return. And also it also might be related to your asset and balance sheet kind of thing as well. Some people also highly recommend about those asset statement. People who does have a property. That came down to the bottom line, that you have to understand about what document you put them together, and then you also have to understand about the thought process from the case officer point of view. The case officer who's in the New Delhi in India, they are Indian first of all, okay, and also the average person actually dealing with about up to 20 cases a day. They're very familiar with any document, any format what you're providing, which is employment letter or even ongoing, the asset statement, or the property confirmation, or anything like because you have to like tax return or bank statement or bank balance or your marriage certificate or form 54, any type of it, they're very familiar with it. So when people come up with this kind of the balance sheet, you have to think twice. Do you really think you can, if you, I mean, what I'm trying to say, but if you want to, not deliberately misleading, but if you want to come up with some kind of the untrustworthy kind of the document, to be smart. You think you can be smarter than people who actually processing about up to 20 cases a day. These people, they know what it is. All those documents, any similar thing you just want a brilliant way to come up with, they already know that. They've been dealing with it. You think you can be smarter than them, think twice, come on, because once your visa get rejected, after that you're on the list. It's not easy to getting it through. Even second time you get rejected, some people just keep insisting, the second, third, the fourth, to keep just submitting the application, pay $145. Hope is not a strategy, brothers and sisters. Hope is not a strategy, man. You have to be aware of, okay? You need a strategic plan. Came down to the bottom line. This is the message I just want to deliver. Look. Stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your time, and then spend even just couple $100 or $300. Get a consultation. People who doesn't know this kind of the stuff, okay? Or you have a choice. If the 200, 300 is too much for you, then spend your hours. Just figure it out. Find it. Just Google it. I hope you can find out, but I don't know how much. But precisely, I mean, particularly with this kind of the visa is a kind of the journey. You need someone be able to accompany you for the procedure, process about the whole this application together. That's what you need. More I look at, these days actually, well, how I feel was, everyone just looking at the punchline, but it's just sometimes it doesn't work. But the key factor is, what if it's not work? That's why you need someone to giving you the right advice, someone who just stand right next to you. Just pick the right migration lawyer, migration agent. That's the only way and best way. Get your visa done, Mike. Just get out of it. Move out. Even spending about the consultation, let's just say even $300 an hour for the consultation. As long as it's good, what you're doing, just pick the right one. Even if it's not right one, you just have to keep trying. That is the only way. Even let's say about you fail with the wrong migration advisor because you're choosing about the wrong one. You just have to find another one. You have to keep trying until you until you meet about the right one. It's the only way, guys.